Hey everyone, and welcome. Let me ask you something. Do you ever feel like you're just a slave to your own schedule? Like it's running you instead of the other way around? Well, if that sounds familiar, you're definitely in the right place. Today, we're going to do a deep dive into Microsoft Outlook and finally, conquer that calendar chaos. Let's get you back in the driver's seat.
All right, so first up, let's talk about the problem itself, your calendar chaos. So, does this sound familiar? You're drowning in appointments, notifications, and oh my gosh, the scheduling conflicts. You've got your work calendar pinging you about meetings, your personal one buzzing about appointments, and then there's that shared team calendar for deadlines. It's just endless. The notifications never stop, and you're constantly terrified you're going to double book yourself. It is an absolute recipe for stress and, totally missing important stuff.
And that right there, that's the heart of the problem. Juggling all those calendars just leads to missed appointments, double bookings, and this constant feeling of being completely overwhelmed. When your commitments are scattered all over the place, you totally lose the big picture. The key to getting that clarity back, to actually boosting your productivity, isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter. And that means consolidating everything into one single unified view.
Okay, so let's talk about what merging really means. It's a word that gets thrown around a lot, so let's make sure we're on the same page.
So at its core, calendar merging is simply the process of combining all those different calendars into one single unified view. Think of it like creating a master schedule for your life. You're pulling in everything, your work stuff, your personal appointments, your team deadlines, so you can see it all at a glance. No more jumping between different windows or accounts, it's all right there.
Now, this is super important to understand. There's a huge difference between just viewing your calendars together and actually combining them. On one side, you've got overlaying or subscribing. Think of this like laying sheets of transparent paper on top of each other. You can see everything at once, but the data is still separate. The sheets are still individual. On the other side, you have importing or copying. This is where you're truly combining the events into a single calendar. You're not just looking through a window, you're actually moving all the furniture into one room. So figuring out if you just need to see everything or if you need to truly consolidate it, that's going to be the key to picking the right method for you.
All right, so now we know what we're talking about. Let's get into the how. Here are 3 ways to combine those calendars. Okay, method 1 is overlaying calendars. This is the easiest one, and it's your best friend for getting a quick combined view without messing with anything permanently. All you do is go into your calendar view and just tick the checkboxes for the calendars you want to see. Bam! They'll pop up side by side or stacked on top of each other. If you right-click a tab and hit Overlay, they'll stack up and everything will be color-coded so you can see what's what. It's perfect for, a quick daily check-in to make sure you're not double-booked.
Next up, method 2, copying and moving events. Now this one's a more permanent solution. This is what you do when you really want to consolidate things. Let's say a project is over and you want to move all those old meetings into your main archive calendar. You just open up the source calendar, select the events you want, you can even use Control-A to grab them all, and then right-click and choose Move or Copy. Or even easier, just drag and drop them. Here's a little pro tip for you. If you hold down the Control key while you drag, it'll copy the event instead of moving it. Super handy. And finally, method 3 is all about importing and subscribing. This is your go-to for bringing in calendars from totally different accounts, like your personal calendar into your work one. What you do is share a calendar from one account, which creates a special sharing link. It's called an ICS link. Then in your main account, you just click Add Calendar and Subscribe from Web, and you paste that link right in. Now, the really important thing to remember here is that this creates a one-way view-only sync. You'll see all the events, but you won't be able to edit them from your main calendar. It's just for viewing.
Okay, so which Outlook are you using, the desktop app or the one on the web? Because it does make a difference. As you can see here, both of them can get the job done when it comes to merging. But the desktop app definitely gives you more power and control. The big one is that full drag and drop for copying and moving events. The web version is a bit more manual with that. So yeah, something to keep in mind.
All right, you did it. Your calendars are combined. But wait, the job's not over yet. Now we've got to talk about some tips for keeping everything under control. Think of these as your post-merge best practices. Rule number 1, and please do this. Back up your calendar before you import anything. Seriously. Then, once you're done, just double-check that your future appointments actually transferred correctly. From there, it's all about organization. Come up with a consistent color-coding system using categories. Set a default account for sending new invites so you're not accidentally sending a work meeting from your personal email. And finally, customize those notifications. You don't need a reminder for everything.
So you merge your calendars and you're seeing double. Suddenly, you have 3 entries for the same meeting. Ugh, It's a super common problem, but it kind of defeats the whole purpose of getting organized, right? So, how do you handle those duplicate events?
I wish I had a magic button to show you, but honestly, the most reliable fix for duplicates is just a careful manual review. Outlook doesn't have an automatic find and delete feature for this, so your best bet is to sort your calendar by subject and date. That'll group all the duplicates together, making it way easier to find them, and just delete the extras. Prevention is key, but for cleanup, this is the way to go. Now, for some of you, maybe you're managing really complex team schedules. Outlook's built-in tools might not be enough. So let's talk about going beyond the basics.
So what if you need to pull in calendars from all over the place? I'm talking SharePoint, Planner, external feeds, the whole shebang. Well, that's where an advanced solution like the Virto Calendar App comes in. These kinds of tools are designed to be a single, unified hub for everything. They integrate all those different sources and give you way more powerful visualization and collaboration options than you'd get with just Outlook alone. It's a real game changer for complex team scheduling.
And really, it all boils down to this. This quote says it perfectly. By consolidating all your appointments, events, and tasks, you gain a clearer overview of your schedule. And that's the whole point. It enables better time management, improved productivity, and let's be honest, reduced stress. It's not just about neat colors. It's about gaining a true, clear overview of your time. That is the superpower here. So, I'm going to leave you with a final question to chew on. Is your calendar working for you, or are you working for your calendar? After everything we've gone through today, it's really time to think about that. I hope you'll take these tools, apply them, and turn your calendar from a source of stress into a powerful asset that actually serves you. Thanks so much for tuning in.